high school graduation rates, also in South Africa, lower amongst males than women. University graduation rates and university acceptance rates, lower amongst men than women. And then also, I'd think in the corporate space, from what I've seen personally, I think there's there's more absorption, early stage corporate level of women than men. And that's not a bad thing at all. But these are just observations that one is making. And then also associated with that observation, there was someone there who spoke, and was a young guy. It's from a township somewhere in Gauteng. But his chat was like, when I was young, he's in his 30s now, and he's like, when I was young, there was, I think he might be in his 20s or 30s, but he was saying there was this thing of take a girl child to work started, and there was an active push to take girls from the township to work and expose them to corporate environments in the suburbs and stuff like that. And he's like, his female counterparts, they were going into like the suburbs when they were like 9 years old, early primary school and mid-primary school and stuff like that. And the first time he ever went out of the township and into the suburbs and got that exposure was high school. And immediately from that point, he felt left out, So speaking from his own personal experience, where it's like there's this empowerment of women, and it's good and it's positive, but sometimes it feels like there's like
the boy
men,
child's being excluded.
The boy child must fend for themselves because they are advantaged by a patriarchy. And his chat was also like, bro, I'm from the fucking township, bro. Like,
We're all disadvantaged.
we're all disadvantaged. The people around me are unemployed, and now I'm 5 years behind my female counterparts because they have all this exposure that's being they're being proactively pushed into these situations. And he feels like he was being disadvantaged, and having sons now, he feels like, that's something that he's also observing on a certain level. And that's not to say empowerment of women is bad, but it's to say we mustn't forget about the boy child.
Yeah, and basically it's a complex issue to think about and consider. And as you think about and consider anything that's complex, reality, social things, they become complex. You always acknowledge both sides, and you bring up the discussion not to underplay the importance of a particular action in a particular direction, but to try balance it.
Yeah.